everyone, and welcome to the June edition of Studio B. This program is part of MCTV's Summer Video Camp. I'm your host, Zach Gonzalez. In our show today, we will feature segments about the Midland Center for the Arts, Whiting Forest Canopy Walk, and the Grace A. Dowell Memorial Library. We will also learn about the life as a Midland firefighter and police officer. Let's start the show off with Studio B reporter Caleb, who is at the Whiting Forest Canopy Walk.
Hi, my name is Caleb. I am at the Whiting Forest Canopy Walk with Program Specialist Haley Hill. Thank you for talking with us today, Haley. What was the inspiration behind the Canopy Walk?
So the inspiration behind building Canopy Walk was really a desire to get people out into nature. We just feel like this is a great opportunity for people to come and explore the forest and learn and appreciate nature in a new way from a new perspective.
How important was sustainability throughout the project?
Sustainability was extremely important. We always say we would not have a canopy walk without a canopy walk of trees. So we had to make sure as we were building, our team ensured that the trees were always protected. We only had to take down 6 viable trees during the project. So they were always checking for root systems. You'll notice too that the canopy walk is built around the forest. There are parts on the canopy walk itself where the trees are growing up through the boardwalks, or the boardwalk was built around the canopy walk. So sustainability was one of our highest priorities during construction.
Everyone can enjoy Whiting Forest and the Canopy Walk. Can you tell us a little bit about accessibility features?
Yeah, so Dow Gardens strives to be accessible to all visitors. So we have a variety of different paved and porous paved trails and pathways throughout Dow Gardens and Whiting Forest. We have a 1/4 mile of ADA accessible porous paved pathways through the forest to allow everybody to explore and experience the forest. And then our entire canopy walk is ADA accessible as well.
So, what type of items are for sale in the Whiting Forest Cafe?
So we have homemade soups and salads that we offer every single day. We also have a variety of specialty pastries brought in from Crust, which is located in Fenton. And our specialty coffees change seasonally with flavors, and that is roasted by local coffee roasters, Creation Coffee.
What activities or programs are available for youth and families this season?
Dow Gardens and Whiting Forest are offering a large variety of programs on both sides of campus this summer. Whiting Forest specifically will be having a forest tree climbing class for kids. I think that's happening 3 times this summer. We're also doing a guided Snake Creek, which is our floodplain stroll that people can participate in. A few different programs with art and nature, the animals in the forest, and some programs that will take place at our fire pit as well.
What are your hours?
Our hours change 3 times throughout the year. In the spring and summer, we're open from 9 a.m. until 8:30 p.m. In the fall, our hours change from 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And in the winter, we are open from 9 a.m. until 4:30 p.m.
If someone would like more information, where should they go?
They can go to our website, www.dowgardens.org, and that has information about Dow Gardens and Whiting Forest, as well as the Pines, our National Historic Landmark home located at Dow Gardens.
Thank you for talking to us, Haley. We can't wait to have fun here at Whiting Forest. Now, let's go back to the studio.
Caleb, now joining me on the set is Midland firefighter David Danick. Thank you for joining us, firefighter Danick.
Thank you for having me.
So why did you become a firefighter?
I became a firefighter to help the community and be able to give back, and it seemed like a exciting career path to go down for the long term of my career.
What education and experience do you need to become a firefighter?
Well, to start with, you need Firefighter 1 and Firefighter 2. You can get those at a local community college in the area, or you can get them in your county or multiple schools across the state. A lot of our firefighters are paramedics for the emergency services side of it, or emergency medical side of it. We have a lot of EMT basics, and you can also, some of the fire departments recognize MFRs, or medical first responders.
What is a typical day like as a firefighter?
A typical day starts at 7:30 in the morning. We work 24-hour shifts. We work a platoon schedule. So we do everything that you do at home since we're there for 24 hours. We do chores in the morning. We check the trucks daily. We wash every apparatus. We clean the stations. We do trainings almost every afternoon, and then we do just like at home. We do breakfast, lunch, and dinner together, and we're always on call, so we're running calls through all of that. So some days get a little longer than others, but most of them run pretty well.
Can you please tell us a little bit about the equipment that you use?
Well, some of the equipment we brought in today, because it was smaller and we could get it into the stations. Most of our stuff's pretty big on the trucks. We brought the axe in. Every firefighter's issued one of these, and we use it on most calls. We use it to cut holes in roofs, cut holes in doors, open doors for forcible entry. We're able to let smoke out and toxic gases when we are in a home or up on a roof. We can get rid of that. And we also have the Halligan, and this helps us with the entry into the homes. We get a lot of lockout calls that we can go and open doors for residents at any time of the night. Like I said, we're on 24 hours, 365 days a year. So we brought these in because they make it into your studio.
What kind of calls does the fire department usually respond to?
Well, like I said, we're on 24-hour shifts. Out of 3 stations, 4 trucks, we run a little over 5,000 calls a year. Everything ranging, pretty much all emergencies in the city we go to. Fire-related, EMS-related. We have a technical rescue team. Confined space, entries. We also have a hazmat team here in the city. So a lot of different calls that we can go to. There's a big spectrum of what we're allowed to do.
What is your favorite part about being a firefighter?
My favorite part about being a firefighter is never having a boring day. Everything is new. My day's never the same. It's changing all the time. Even if you have a plan in the morning, it's different at night. So it's always a different day.
Well, thank you for being on our show today. We will be right back after this word about MCTV.
Do you have a story to share with the community? Learn how to get your message out at the MCTV network. MCTV gives Midland residents original, locally produced programs that you cannot see anywhere else. After completing our workshop, Access users can use the studio, camcorders, and video editors to create local content on anything they want. No idea is too big or too small to turn into a video or a podcast. To learn more about what you can do with MCTV, watch videos online, or listen to community podcasts, search MCTV Network Community Voices on YouTube or your podcast app. Visit www.CityofMidlandMI.gov/MCTV and follow us on Facebook for more information. To sign up for our next workshop, give us a call at 837-3474. We look forward to helping you share your story with the community.
Welcome back. Let's go to Studio B reporter Ian, who is at the Midland Center for the Arts, to find out what events are happening this summer.
Hi, my name is Ian Arnold. I am at the Midland Center for the Arts with School and Public Programs Coordinator Lauren Solinsky. Thank you for talking with us today, Lauren.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming to the center.
Please tell us a little bit more about your museum.
All right, so you guys are currently in the middle of the Alden B. Dow Science and Art Museum. As the name suggests, we focus a lot on the relationship between science, technology, and art, and we throw in a little history, so I like to think that we have something for everybody.
What do you have on exhibit currently?
So currently we are standing in one of our permanent exhibits, the Hall of Ideas, that takes our visitors through the evolution of science and technology and eventually art. And then on our 4th floor, we have our temporary or rotating exhibits, which currently are the East Asian Cultural Exhibit, Gloria Garfinkel's Origami Interpretations, and Science Paints Our World, How Chemistry Affects Art.
Would you tell us more about these exhibits?
Absolutely. So our East Asian Cultural Exhibit is very cool. It focuses on Chinese and Japanese cultural things. So we have a lot of artifacts like textiles and clothing. We even have some dolls up there. We have basketry, ceramics, a lot of cool things from East Asian culture. Gloria Garfinkel's exhibit actually ties into that a little bit. She does paintings and sculptures that are her interpretations of Japanese textiles and patterns. Very cool, little bit of interactive exhibit up there. And then my personal favorite currently is the Science Paints Our World. That is all about how the evolution of paint and the invention of modern day paints in the 20th century affected an art movement.
Okay. How long will these exhibits be available to see?
So these exhibits will be up throughout the summer. They will be ending around mid or late August, and then in September we'll bring in some new things for our visitors.
What else do you have coming up this summer?
So currently we are in the middle of our summer camp season. We have camps running every week for ages pre-K through 8th grade. We have a variety of topics like comic book creations, theater camps, art camps. There's a little something for everyone. We also have history weekends over at Heritage Park. Not a lot of people know about that, but on Saturdays and Sundays, families can go. There's activities for children, and they can tour our historical homes.
That's cool. Are there other things to do for families while visiting the museum?
Absolutely. We're in a really good location. I always tell people to go visit our neighbors over at Dow Gardens. We have a cafe. They can get a little lunch while they're here. They can go downtown, do a little shopping, or go check out Dow Diamond and go to a Loons baseball game. We're in a really good location to make a trip out of it.
What are your hours?
So our summer hours are typically 9 through 4. Throughout the week. We are open later on Saturdays and Thursdays, and on Sundays we're open from noon to 5.
If someone would like more information, where should they go?
I would suggest they visit our website at www.mcfta.org.
Thank you for talking with us today,
Absolutely.
Lauren. We look forward to all the fun this summer at the Midland Center for the Arts Museum. Now let's go back to the studio.
Thanks, Ian. That was great. Now, let's listen to video camper Emma with a message about the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library.
Where can I hang out and study with my teenage friends? Where can I download ebooks to my tablet or phone? If I don't have a computer, where can I go on the internet to do some research for school? Where can I get a book about Abraham Lincoln? Where can I get a CD that will help me learn how to speak Chinese? I want to have a movie night. Where can I check out movies on DVD? The answer to all of these questions is the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library. The library is open Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. The library is located at the corner of Eastman and West St. Andrews Roads. You can call the library at 837-3430 or go on the web to www.CityofMidlandMI.gov/library.
Welcome back to Studio B. Joining me is School Resource Officer Mark Klein. Welcome to our show, Officer Klein.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
How long have you been a School Resource Officer, and what school are you responsible for?
My position started this last January, so it's not been a full school year yet, and I'm responsible for Jefferson, Siebert, and Central Park.
What is your favorite part about being an SRO?
Being able to actually develop relationships with the young people so you can be a positive mentor and be an extra person they can come talk to.
Do you have any advice for students when it comes to using social media?
Oh, absolutely. I tell people all the time that if you wouldn't be proud of your mother seeing the post or reading the post, you shouldn't put it out there, because they have to remember that once you put something on the internet, it never goes away.
What can teens do to get out of certain situations when they might be pressured into doing something bad?
I actually learned it from a local student. They have an agreement with their parents that if they text them a certain code word, that the parent will then call them and tell them they need to come home. It lets the parent be the bad person. You know, I got to go, my mom needs me. It doesn't look like the young person's, leaving because they're scared of something.
Yeah. What is your job in the summertime when schools are not in session?
I'm assigned to the bike patrol. I ride a mountain bike, and I can patrol any part of the city of Midland, but we emphasize the rail trail, the trail to the nature center, city forest, and anywhere else I might be able to find some youth.
Well, thank you, Officer Klein, for being on our show today. We now go to Studio B reporter Andrew, who is going to take us on a tour of the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library.
Hello, my name is Andrew Reeder, and I'm here today with Miriam Andrus, the director of the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library. We're going to take a tour and see the exciting possibilities we have here at our home library. Thank you for joining us here today, Miriam.
Thank you for having me, Andrew.
So, since we're here, let's talk about this lobby. It's been renovated a little bit, hasn't it?
It has. So the lobby was renovated in 2015, and it added a couple of special functions that a lot of libraries in Michigan don't have. One of the special things that we have here at our library is self-checkouts. So patrons are able to come into the library, get their materials, and if they don't want to, they don't have to interact with any of our staff. They can actually select their materials, go to the self-checkout stations, and take their materials out all on their own.
That's pretty unique. I don't think I've seen a whole lot of other libraries that have something like that, and I've been to a lot of them. So Miriam, we're here in the Teen Spot. This is a pretty cool place to hang out. What do you have to say about it?
Yeah, so our Teen Spot actually got renovated after the flood in 2017. So a lot of our stuff in this area is new. Probably the most popular thing that we have in the Teen Spot are the booths that you'll see behind me over here. We have kids that will come and study for tests or do their homework, or it's a good place to collaborate. We also have some games and stuff in the library that they'll come and literally just hang out in the Teen Spot. But again, this is kind of a unique spot to our library because our teens have their own room, which is kind of unique to a lot of libraries in Michigan.
What do you call this place?
So this is our Beyond the Books area, or it's our early literacy area for kids.
Okay, so basically this is where the kids come and play.
Yep.
And they can spend the whole day here.
Yeah, exactly. So libraries are more than just books. Especially for little kids, we want to promote early literacy. And a lot of people don't realize that early literacy is more than just books. It involves play and imagination, storytelling. So we want to have a variety of things in the library to give parents and children the opportunity to interact, tell stories with one another, be able to spend quality time with each other. So we have a variety of things in this area, everything from puzzles to toys. We're actually going to be getting a playhouse in this area for more imaginative play. And one of the other things about this area is that it gives people that ability to meet other parents and kids. So it also gives a social aspect. It allows people in the community to get to know one another. If they've got small kids and they want to come hang out at the library, they can. They don't have to worry about cleaning up their house, and they can feel like the library is part of that community and get to meet their neighbors.
Yeah, and kids are a lot more excited about the library when there's toys.
Of course they are.
All right, so we're here in the Tween Zone. What can you tell us about it?
So the Tween Zone is actually fairly new to our library. After the flood in 2017, we decided that we needed to have an area for that middle school age group of kids. So it's been something that we've been improving on for the last year. So right now it includes kind of a quiet corner where kids can come and look at the books that they would want to read for this age group. There's a table that they can play checkers or chess at, but actually in the next week or so we're going to be getting some new tablets so that kids can come back here and play games as well.
All right, Miriam, here we are in the main floor where the adult room is. So what can you tell us about it?
So this is actually the reference section, and before Google, everybody came to the library. Well, we have Google, but people should still come to the library because if you have any question, we're here to help. We can find every resource that you need, from trying to study for the SAT to answering medical questions. We can point you in the right direction to a vetted resource, which is, you know, they're vetted resources, so they're going to give you the correct information that you need instead of trying to decipher a condition based on comments that somebody has given you on Google.
So, they also help you with computers, you know, Google and stuff, if you don't even know how to use Google, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have computers on this floor. So if you don't have a computer at home, you can come into the library and use ours. But if you have any questions about computers, our librarians can help you with that. We also offer computer classes, and something new that we're doing this year is you can do one-on-one help with a reference librarian. So if you got a tablet for Christmas or your birthday and you're unsure how to use it, you can actually set up a time with a librarian and they can sit down with you one-on-one and go through how your device works.
Thanks, Andrew. Now here is JW with a look at what's coming up at the library and MCTV.
Hi, I'm JW with Studio B. Here's some of what's happening at the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library and MCTV in July. Sign up now for the summer reading program. This year's theme is A Universe of Stories. Kids and adults can read or listen to books to earn great prizes. Don't forget to check out the library's website, Facebook page, and printed calendar for all the fun and exciting activities this summer. On Make It Monday, July 8th, teens can create awesome galaxy jars starting at 2 p.m. Friday, July 12th, teens can participate in a book discussion about the book Cinder by Marissa Mayer at 3 p.m. Teens can test their wits in the Space Pirates Escape Room on Friday, July 19th. Pre-registration is required for this event. The library will be hosting many free movies in July. Here are the upcoming dates and times. July 3rd, WALL-E at 2 p.m. July 5th, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, 2 p.m. July 10th, Space Buddies, 2 p.m. July 17th, Smallfoot, 2 p.m. July 19th, Monsters vs. Aliens, 2 p.m. July 26th, The Grinch 2 p.m. July 31st, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. All movies are shown in the auditorium. For younger kids, the library will hold a Touch a Truck Day. It is a chance for kids of all ages to see and climb aboard the City of Midland's hard-working city trucks, police vehicles, fire engines, and even MCTV's TV production trailer. Touch a Truck is scheduled for Wednesday, July 24th from 9:30 to 11:30. If it rains, the makeup date is Thursday, July 25th. For questions about youth services events at the library, please call 837-3466. Become a community media creator. And Midland Community Television will be holding media producer workshops in July at the following dates and times. Wednesday, July 10th, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Thursday, July 11th, 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. Saturday, July 13th, 10:30 to 1:30 p.m. After training, you can use MCTV equipment to create your own studio shows, YouTube videos, and podcasts. You may also volunteer on community programs like concerts and sporting events that will be broadcast on TV and online. Call MCTV at 837-3474 to get started. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.
Well, JW, that wraps up another edition of Studio B. We would like to thank our guests, Firefighter Dave Danik, Officer Mark Klein, Miriam Andrus, Lauren Solinsky, and Haley Hill for appearing on our show. We would also like to thank the staff and volunteers of MCTV for making this camp possible. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time on Studio B. Goodbye, Midland.